After the bad guys hoax, I had a stable of actors willing to do anything I wanted to do with them, which was great. I mean, talent, wow. So I did the Fat Squad. Here we're being inundated with all kinds of fad diets, high colonic diets, grapefruit diets, whatever it is. The Fat Squad was commandos who would use physical strength to restrain you from breaking your diet rules.
I sent out a press release to the media saying that I had commandos who would physically restrain dieters for $300 a day.
The Fat Squad.
The Fat Squad, the Rambo diet. And people try every kind of diet, and they just can't stick to it. So the problem is it's willpower, not what kind of diet you're on. So I had the answer for that. We'll twist your arm off. We'll tie you to the bed. And the clients would take out a contract on themselves for $300 a day, a 3-day minimum. Our commandos take no bribes. And once you hire us, you cannot fire us.
Now, do you go into the bathroom and the bedroom and every place with your clients?
All that. I said this all in a press release, mailed it to the media. I got a call from the Washington Post. I did an interview. My name was Joe Bones. I did an interview with the Philadelphia Inquirer, Joe Bones. They sent photographers. I called up actors, commandos, posed with them. It was printed in the paper. I then took those papers, mailed those out, and it just snowballed.
I had an attorney help me draft up the contract, and she, the attorney, was upset because I was saying the Fat Squad. I said, no, you don't understand. That's how it's going to get media attention. It can't be PC, politically correct. It's got to be offensive. Fat Squad. My apartment at 107 Waverly Place was used for many hoaxes. I had crews coming there. You know, there was a guy here who used to make fish condos. I said, what? Yeah, he made little apartments for fish here. We were here before. I said, oh, really? Over their heads. So I had people coming to cover the Fat Squad who had been there for the bad guy talent management agency. It didn't matter. It was a new subject. Don't let information interfere with a good story. It gets picked up and it goes wire service. So because of the newspaper coverage about the Fat Squad being real, having a syndicated article and spin-offs because of it, I did television around the world.
Pour tous les obèses de New York qui n'ont pas le courage de suivre leur régime, une seule adresse, The Fat Squad.
È un signore newyorkese di 42 anni che ha avuto un'ottima idea: abbinare il desiderio degli americani, che sappiamo che spesso sono molto grassi, di perdere tanta ciccia con lo stile paramilitare, sempre in voga negli Stati Uniti.
彼らはみんな肥満警備隊の隊員たちです。意志の弱い第一志願者はニューヨークに来たらいかが？ダメ。
Millions of Americans spend a fortune on getting slim and staying that way. But new figures show that 34 million people are seriously overweight. Some have given up trying to beat the bulge. Others, though, are prepared to go to extremes to get a sylph-like figure. Now America has come up with a new way of dealing with an age-old problem. The Fat Squad, a group of dedicated men and women of varying degrees of toughness who want to stop us eating, and by using force, if necessary. For $300 or £200 a day, commandos from the Fat Squad will stay with you day and night to ensure that you keep to whatever diet your doctor feels is best for you.
People are happy to pay $300 a day. I know it sounds incredible. $300 a day doesn't really work out to be a lot of money per hour. And when you're talking about people's lives, it seems to be very little money.
The commandos come from all walks of life. Teachers, actors resting between parts, even a construction worker.
Whoa, wait a minute. No, not here.
Look at those strawberries.
Oh, yeah, look at the strawberries. Come on, let's do this thing.
Martha Wilcox takes a legal stand on dieting. When it comes to food, she pleads nolo contendere. But now she's going to have help staying on her latest. She's hired the Fat Squad.
Well, if you've tried just about everything from Weight Watchers to Richard Simmons, it may be time for the Fat Squad. its team of calorie cops keeping guard on what goes from hand to mouth. CNN's Richard Roth with more from New York.
A producer from Good Morning America calls. They want to have me on the show. They want me to bring commandos and a fat client willing to be on TV. Certainly. So I was telling them about a client that was a diabetic and we saved his life. No, they didn't want that. They wanted something risque. So I said, okay, I have a woman whose husband hired us, and it was in the bedroom and it was kind of ticky-tacky, and oh yeah, we want that. So I called my friend Stephanie. I already had called my other friend, the diabetic, saying, expect a call, here's what I want you to say. I tell Stephanie, Stephanie's in on it. So they chose Stephanie, who's going to tell a more salacious story.
Eight minutes before 9 right now. A lot of people just can't seem to stick to diets no matter how hard they try, how committed they are. Well, there is an organization now, a new one here in New York, that says it can help. It is called the Fat Squad. 6 Fat Squad commandos are here now, this morning, live, to maintain tight security around our Good Morning America refrigerator while we talk to the leader and the founder, Joe Bones, that is his real name, and also to Stephanie Martin. She is one of the Fat Squad's most recent clients. Stephanie, good morning.
Good morning.
Did it work?
Yeah, I lost about 7-8 pounds.
All right, Joe, what is it? How does it work?
Well, exactly, we are commandos. We offer 24-hour surveillance. People have tried every kind of diet, high colonics, grapefruit, anything they can think of to lose weight. We are there to emotionally support people, morally support people, and to physically restrain them if necessary.
Are you serious?
We are serious.
Stop them from going to the refrigerator?
You bet. And they'll try anything. They try to cheat. They're paying us $300 a day. A 3-day minimum is $900 in a contract plus expenses, and people try to cheat.
This is legitimate then? A person is there 24 hours a day?
Right. We have 3 8-hour shifts. So you have a commando. Even while you're sleeping, we have a commando who is in your apartment awake.
Right.
So if you get up to go to the bathroom or you want to stop off at the refrigerator, you're stopped.
All right, Stephanie, what did you do? How did this come about?
Well, I had heard about it from some friends who read about it somewhere, and I'd tried everything. I still have about 15, 20 pounds to go. But it was my birthday coming up this week, and I asked my husband to do this for a birthday present.
Right.
I think it was as hard on him as it was on me. But they did it. They did it.
And it worked for you?
Yeah.
What about now? I mean, once they left, what happened?
Well, this morning they wouldn't let me eat any of the Danish in the waiting room.
Did you try?
Yeah, but they were all 6 of them sitting there. It's hard to get them out.
So I get a call the next day from Good Morning America saying, we're getting calls that Joe Bones is not your real name. It's Joey Skaggs. I said, unfortunately for you, it's true. Son of a bitch. Boom. So David Hartman runs a retraction.
Here on Good Morning America, we were had in spades. We talked with a man who called himself Joe Bones. You may have been here and seen the interview. He told us about his Fat Squad that supposedly would go into people's homes for a fee and help them lose weight by physically keeping them away from the food in the refrigerator. Well, Joe Bones is not his real name. The Fat Squad is a hoax. We were had, as were many other respected newspapers and broadcasters, and we apologize.
These stories, as outrageous as they are, as ridiculous as they are, as obvious as they are, with these ridiculous aliases, prove a number of things. What? I don't know.
Well, earlier this week, we told you about a group in New York that calls itself the Fat Squad. Now, these self-proclaimed calorie commandos claim to be in the business of helping overeaters stop their stuffing.
It's almost larger than life. You may have heard of the Fat Squad, supposedly the answer to all your diet problems. Well, the Fat Squad was nothing more than a hoax. Carol Ivana tells us more about this group's phony pitch.
We weren't the only ones who were fooled. The Daily News and the Washington Post are among the many newspapers who printed his stories, as well as the BBC, CNN, NBC, and many, many local stations. But he says the media is easy to fool, and he'll be trying again.
I'm going to quit. This is my last one, folks.
Yeah.
I swear it's true. I'll never do this again.
But we'll be watching, and you should take a good look at this face, because this is the last time you'll see this face on our air. Even though the stories Joey Skaggs fooled us with weren't exactly earth-shattering, it does prove that we in the media, who spend most of our time trying to unscramble the recipe of the omelet of life, sometimes get egg on our face. I'm Carol Iavana, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.